popular. Obviously, Koa has been well known long before Power Slap, but for me, coming out of Power Slap 4, the rising star was, well, Turk, yeah, but Turk's known. I think
Turk does that third fight. This kid came out of nowhere.
But I think Nate opened some eyes.
You think Nate?
Yeah.
I agree. Well, they were calling in a main event. I mean, yeah, Nate's a beast. I mean, just looking at the guy, his hands are like two hands, but I think that my opinion, obviously Nate's incredible. I mean, he was a co-main event, but Turk, I mean, the guy doesn't look the part. Fucking lunatic, absolute lunatic. I don't know how the hell he didn't have an aneurysm up there tonight. The way he was screaming, his face was bright red. Hunter was even saying that Hunter felt like he kept clubbing because he was so crazy and acting like a maniac. It's almost like he had to chill out a little bit to land that slap. But let me tell you what, I think it was his coming out party tonight, because the truth is, he was, murdering guys the last couple fights. The question was, did he take a slap from AJ? AJ's legit. He's a real guy, and yeah, he took 2 slaps from him.
You, speaking of AJ coming out of one memory was, you said that he could be the rising and the breakout guy. Do you like, after 4 power slaps, the roster that you've assembled, to see that you eye talent in UFC and see who your faces are going to be? Do you sort of like what's sort of formulating as the faces of Power Slap right now?
Yeah, well, much like the UFC, our matchmakers put these fights together and find this talent. Same here. Erica and Frank go out there and find this talent. And, we get into the war room and we start talking about who we're going to line up, and after these type of events, now we get back together and we start lining up what's going to happen for October. But Frank and Erica are the ones that are out there finding these guys and finding the talent, and then they come and download me and Hunter on who they are, and we sort of put together what we think will be the best matches and who will be in line for the next title fights. Because literally, we run this business just like we do the UFC.
And one final question, is Nate in line for?
Yeah, Nate and Turk both can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've been around since AJ's first slap, so he went 5 rounds with Ron, who's probably the best slapper on the planet. So, what was your reaction when Turk slapped him?
I know. Listen, I was really excited tonight to see how he was going to do with AJ. Now, I can't wait to see him. Him and Wolverine. It's fucking crazy. This kid comes out of nowhere, and he's going to be going up. He beat one of the best in the world tonight, and who knows? I mean, this kid could be a dominant force in the sport.
Obviously, the super heavyweight title's probably coming. Is there any date, are you trying to rush that, or the crazy Lion said that he doesn't feel like there's anybody that for him to fight for the title?
There's always somebody to fight. This is the shit that they used to say to me back in the day in the UFC. There's nobody believe me. And the more, so tonight, we launched our video game. Mobile app video game. We're number 1 in all sports. We're number 4 in all the video games. So, when you look at the power that game is going to have too, on the athletes and recruiting and getting new people to come in, the video games, we're number 1 in all the sports. We launched it today. We're number 4 in all the video games. We're beating like FIFA and Call of Duty and games like that. So,
you said,
big deal.
Obviously you're trying to go over to Europe and get all these Russians and Poland. Is that where you're going to get your super heavyweight crop to maybe fill the league?
Yeah. As we're heading into season 2, working on all the details right now in season 2. And yeah, we're going to start bringing in some guys from all over the world. We don't know. Abu Dhabi, season 2 might be in Abu Dhabi. If not, we're doing season 3 in Abu Dhabi. So we're trying to figure that all out right now.
Is Caleb Chris coming back to the next Power Slap?
Caleb Chris will be back, yes.
And is there anything you can tease for Power Slap 5? Like, do you have
Frank?
If you want to tweet us, Frank, we'll just see what happens tonight.
He's learning quick. He's learning quick. Go ahead.
Tonight we didn't have a title match. However, one of the most entertaining cards, I think, of the number of cards that they have. How does that make you feel to see the talent, shining out here tonight without having a title on the line?
Yeah, no, tonight was fun. As we go into these events, like tonight there was no title fights, but this is one of those cards, it's like a fight night. We were excited about a few of the fights on the card. Oh, and were you guys there for the early ones that we did? You guys were, some of the earlier fights that we did, that we taped, because every event we tape fights earlier to kind of see some new up and coming talent play. Holy shit. Yeah, there was some crazy ones earlier too, but it was a great night. It was awesome. And the numbers were fucking great tonight too, so we're pumped.
We love that invitation to that, absolutely. But the crazy Hawaii actually came out and said that he would fight his brother. Should the numbers be right? Is that how excited would you be for that?
I actually feel a little weird about that. But that's pretty gangster.
So they've been slapping each other their whole life.
Wow. Okay.
Do you know how many slap fighters we have in a contract right now?
100.
Amazing. Kind of going here to the future, I know we talked about October. I believe they announced on the broadcast that it's going to be October 25th, the next Power Stop event. Can you talk about from now until then? I know last time we spoke, you said you have a number of things that are in the pipeline. Can you talk about what you have from now until then coming up?
Yeah, we just did we have so much stuff in the pipeline. I mean, I don't talk about deals, so I just did an interview with the Sports Business Journal a couple of days ago about the launch of the video game. And then we have so much stuff. I literally, this thing is growing so fast. I've never been a part of something so successful in such a short amount of time. So it's fun, it's exciting. This is obviously something new for me. And it's something that everybody shit on, which I love to. I'm loving it. So in the next, what would you say, Frank? In the next 3-4 weeks, we'll be announcing 3 or 4 new deals. Yeah. Yeah. We got some big news coming up.
With the Islam and Charles fight being Abu Dhabi on the 21st, is there a chance the Power Stop 5 will be in Abu Dhabi?
No. Season 2 or season 3 are going to be in Abu Dhabi. We're still trying to figure that out.
Will the reality show keep the same format as Tough, or is it usually eliminated?
I don't know. So obviously, you saw the first season, which was a great season. We're going to make some tweaks, do some things differently on season 2. So I don't know yet. We don't even know what we're doing either here in Abu Dhabi, so we'll figure out what we're doing.
Recently, you guys announced that Meta and the UFC ventured into a partnership, in the metaverse with Horizon World. Do you see this as being a business line for you guys to potentially do virtual meet and greets with fighters, different things like that? And could we see Power Slap follow along that line?
We're working on so much bullshit with this thing right now. I mean, when you think about it, listen to this. So, this thing's 6 months old. We have 2 billion views on TikTok. We're number 14 on the platform. We have almost 1 billion views on YouTube in 6 months. This is crazy. This thing is just such a, I told you about the video game tonight that launched and the numbers we are on that. Then when you get into, so in India, we have 300 million views in India. Asia, excluding China, when I say Asia, I mean Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, South Korea, and Malaysia, 75 million views. Indonesia, 70 million. Brazil, 27 million. Russia, 33 million. The Philippines, 17 million. Mexico, 16 million. Uzbekistan, 14 million. Germany, 11 million. Turkey, 10 million. I can keep going on all night. So when you think about this thing that started 6 months ago, it's already a global sport. And we're 6 months in, 4 events. And like we were just saying, we have a lot of big announcements coming up over the next few weeks. I mean, I've never been a part of something so successful in such a short amount of time.
One last one. When you do open it up to the world, you're already seeing the success of their social numbers. Where do you think it's going to go? And like, how big could that number be for you guys on social?
Here's the thing, when you think about how big the UFC has become, right? So, to be a UFC fighter, you have to train for years to be a UFC fighter. To be a UFC fan, there's a lot of shit you have to learn about the ground game and all the other things. Not a lot to learn about this. It's fun to watch. And that's the other thing. We're getting sanctioned in 13 different states here coming up soon. So we'll be sanctioned in Nevada and 13 other states. And we're going to continue to open up states just like we did the UFC. And right now, to get in here, it's invitation only. So now what's starting to happen is people are starting to reach out and ask how they can come and how they can buy tickets and all this other stuff. Our first live date will be when I travel this thing around, taking it to other cities.
Do you think we'll see that before the, the finale of the Rumble deal?
I don't know. I don't know how long. I mean, if you look at what we've done in 6 months, who knows what we'll do in another 6 months.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Turbine obviously brings an energy every time he steps up to compete. If you're talking to someone who's never watched power slap, is he the first guy to show him to try to win it?
Yeah. He's an interesting dude, man. What's your question?
If you're talking to someone who's never watched power slap, is he the first guy who can show them to try to win it?
I don't know. I mean, listen, there's some people that like that. Some people like guys that are humble and quiet. I think it's all about the performances, Some of these are, knockouts are obviously fun, but then there's a back and forth, like when Hawaiian was getting hit and staring down in the way. I mean, there's a lot of cool different things about different personalities in this thing right now.
And I wanted to ask you about Jules Scott. His eye looked pretty bad in his match.
I guess he's good. I didn't see anything. Hold on. Let me look up Jules Scott. That's a good one. Jules got 180 days cleared, negative CT orbital, minimum 30 days. He's good.
For sure.
I just got swallowed up apparently.
And you made a lot of announcements for these next coming pay-per-view events. I feel like one of the only missing pieces that co-main event to UFC 295, which people may suggest might be the Honor versus Colby. You don't want to be getting an announcement for that.
So,
Sounds good.
go next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for another great quick. We had another awesome event. With the one of the fights, somebody from the crowd, there was a shirt thrown at one of the guys, and security stopped it. And we had Forrest Griffin do his thing. How proud of you, like security center, where you just kept everything together, not letting it get out of control?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the way that this thing is set up here, it's sort of free-for-all in this place. I let people roll around and shoot content and do whatever they want. There's obviously a lot of drinking going on here, so the crowd gets a little rowdy, but that's all part of the fun. This shit show now moves up to Red Rock, and this will go on until 3 in the morning. I love this, man. This is good fun for me.
And that's for me, it's not, Bernard's not exactly like a CM Punk or Brock Lesnar when they came over, but how exciting is that crossover appeal for Scott to really?
Well, that's what you're going to see. You're going to start seeing athletes now. I mean, you're going to start seeing guys that, as soon as there's real money involved in something, it's when you're going to start to see guys that are actually athletic coming in and like the UFC right now, the level of athlete here. You got guys in here now that might have played another sport, but because they fell in love with the UFC and started training in mixed martial arts, this is what they do for a living. And the more money that comes into this, the better the competition's going to get.
Excellent, can't wait.
Thanks for coming.